Hello everyone and welcome to another castle game of Age of Empires 4 spawning in the color blue, playing as the Japanese. We got MarineLord. And on the other side of the map, playing in the color pink, we got Baltune, playing as the AoE4. Welcome everyone to Lakeside. This game is part of the EGC Masters Winter event that's going on right now. If it's a weekend, you should definitely check out EGCTV over on Twitch, because if the chances are, well, if it's like evening, afternoonish in EU time, I'm not sure how it is for the other time zones, chances are they're going to be live right now, bringing you guys amazing Age of Empires 4 esports content for free. So definitely go check them out. This one, we're going to be on Lakeside here. And this is a very, very special map because it looks a little bit like Boulder Bay. That's a little bit of a ruse as well. There isn't that much food on water, not that much fish, to really warrant going for full fish boom. And because there isn't that much water, it also means that if you lose water, it's not the end of the world. It's not good. Definitely isn't good, because free income is definitely something that you will want to take, or rather income with a minimum amount of investment. But definitely don't want to lose that. That's not the worst, right? Could be worse. There is a good amount of food out there, but realistically, your opponent isn't going to go for like 20 fishing ships. They're going to go for like 5, 6. If they take your side, double that, but then they would have to actually take your side and hold it too. And if you're on your own side, you can potentially ram a dock down and make it inefficient for them. That's the options. Those are the options that you get, right? Anyways, AoE4. They're kind of feared at the moment. They're kind of feared, mainly for one thing. Manganiques. Manganiques recently have kind of emerged as a menace in Castle Age. Now, typically, Manganiques, or rather like trebuchets, overall siege, if you're under siege, you're gonna have a good time with Springles against them. But Springles have been changed. No more Springled as an anti-siege unit. You can't snipe trebuchets, you can't snipe mangonels anymore with Springles. And usually Civilisations, if the Springles don't exist in order to take down buildings, they have to make trebuchets, but not the AoE4. They can just make mangonels, and mangonels not only do well against buildings, they also do really well. Wait, what did I say? Mangonel, yeah, they do well. Manganiques do well against buildings. Normal mangonels do well against units, but manganiques do well against units and against buildings. Damn, I lost my train of thought there for a while. That's when the brain rot starts hitting you. So yeah, manganiques, they are definitely a threat. Once they get up in your face and you start losing your infrastructure, it is really tough to hold. If you get like 3, 4 manganiques from your opponent just sending all of those fire projectiles into your face, you're gonna have a rough time. We're actually starting to see MarineLord aging up now with the Kura Starhouse. Usually on hybrid maps, players opt to go for the Koka Township if they play as the Japanese, but Kura Starhouse does also provide you with a lot of economy. You get like roughly 900 wood worth of farms over time. So that's a lot of value there. And after that, you get like 35, 37 wood per minute that just passively generates. So getting like an additional villager. So 900 food and then an additional villager on top of all that. That's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal if you ask me. So is going to be the Kura Storehouse here coming in for MarineLord. Is rushing that one up with a couple of villagers. Little scout on scout battle here at the top side in the meantime. Looking at the water, what's the economy situation right now for our player, Baltune? He's just sitting on 3 fishing ships. Very mindful, very demure for him. Is going to have just enough fishing ships that can fit inside of a stock for the age up. We did actually see the advancement wing come in for Baltune, so I didn't quite have to spend that many resources for the age up. And also, it came in a little bit quicker. It means that he's not getting like extra villagers, he's not getting 2 dervishes, no fancy bonuses here from Baltune right now, just improving his timings a little bit. What's he gonna do with the timing? He is gonna send out a Dao early on, his archer ship. Meanwhile, MarineLord, his response in kind though, is gonna be to immediately go for the war junk. So it's gonna have a Springle ship that is gonna counter out the archer ship. But with 4 fishing ships, maybe Baltune can snipe one out before it comes out. Gonna have to wait and see. See how this one's gonna go, but the war junk, it's on its way. MarineLord's doing a clever thing. He's sending one of the fishing ships over to the other side, and there it is. War junk is coming in. Now it's just gonna pull back. MarineLord knows that he probably shouldn't chase that, just in case if there's a demo ship or something like that coming in. He would be in quite a lot of trouble. Now he's gonna return to Baltune stock. Now we're seeing his own Bagla coming out. 450 health, 450 health, equal stats, equal unit, outside of the game model. Also, getting junk now in from MarineLord. Demo ship in queue already though for Baltune. So is gonna have that like holy trinity of water units going for himself. Second Bagla also on its way. Second war junk now in queue for MarineLord. So it all is gonna come down to how this micro battle goes on water. Second demolition ship also coming in for him. And MarineLord, he's struggling a little bit when it comes to the upkeep on land, like with the land economy. Doesn't have enough gold for another demo ship or anything like that. He also only got one villager on gold at the moment. He's trying to get another dock up. Front side. This timing could bite him though. Oh, Bagla is coming in, and he's just gonna go for the dive onto the archer ship. Demo ship pulls back in time. Fishing ship's trying to go for the repair. Oh, it's not gonna be enough. Archer ship goes down. Now the demo is able to run through. Not able to get the kill. Archer ship needs to go onto the demo ship. Able to get it just in time. Now the demo ships are coming in. One connection over here, one connection over there. One Springle ship goes down. Second one goes also down. MarineLord, he's just lost water. He has lost water. Is he still trying to get this ship out? That doesn't make any sense. MarineLord, he has to cancel it, and does cancel indeed. Water is being given up now by MarineLord. No, never mind. He's not quite done yet. As we do see a war junk now in queue from him, from that second dock that he put up earlier. Fishing ships just gonna get put out to the other side. MarineLord, he wants to get some value and still with these. And is potentially gonna find at Baltune. Looks like he's noticing though. He's gonna send the Bagla around. Yeah, MarineLord, he's gonna have to garrison them. Did manage to get at least a little bit more food there at the end. Scout is just hovering around here at the moment. Looks like Baltune sacrificed his two demo ships actually in order to get that dock down. And that is going to expose these three fishing ships here now. So next up, they're going to be taken down as well. One single fishing ship from Baltune is going to get sent forward just to repair that Bagla. War junk now on its way. This war junk looks like it's been cancelled in between. It still takes a... This took a long time to get out. Dow, it's low health. It's just gonna get sniped immediately. War junk in position at the right spot at the right time. Both players floating equal amounts of resource behind this, so it's not like MarineLord or Baltune are about to go up to Castle Age immediately behind this. And the water at the moment has started to even out for the time being between them. Grant though, MarineLord, he did lose his fishing ships. So there's not going to be any fishing going on for him at the moment. Baltune reinforces military on water now. See another demo ship coming in for him. Another Dow as well. MarineLord, don't think he wants to invest much more into water. Is starting to accrue more and more resources now. Or the age up. Same thing going for Baltune though. But he's got water control. He doesn't really need to really invest that much right now. And Archer ship gets taken down. Just like that, water. Not looking too hot for MarineLord at the moment, so what is his next options here now? Let's have a lot of villagers on gold. Could be just going for the age up then. Mounted Samurai. Do a very good job. It's pretty much anything that your opponent can throw at them, outside of spearmen and crossbows. Do we have any production buildings at the moment for Baltune? He is adding in his own stable at the moment. We got 10 villagers for him on gold. 12 villagers right now. More villagers getting pulled over. MarineLord currently sitting on 8 villagers right now, building that floating gate. Doesn't quite have enough villagers on wood. Never mind, he's fixed that up. So is going to get his own production buildings out now. And in a stable with a stable situation, Mounted Samurai should still be coming out on top in that one. Baltune, 5 ships on food over here, 2 over here. So food economy overall looking fairly decent for him. MarineLord though, he's instantly gonna get his first religious unit out, so will have an advantage when it comes to... Oh, okay. Alright, Baltune. Not opting to go for the greedy economic wing here. He's going ham. He's going for the military approach. Military wing reinforcement coming in for him. So we're going to be seeing 3 free desert raiders coming in for him every 2 minutes for the rest of the game. That's a lot of value. 1 desert raider is 180 resource, so 3 desert raiders every 2 minutes, that's 270 resource worth of units every minute. That's a good amount of value, and 540 every 2 minutes. And he's just going to be going into those desert raiders. Desert raiders, I mean, they got a very interesting aspect to them, as in they can start the fight off with the ranged attack, take down the deflective armor, and then switch over to the melee attack. Could be a very interesting play here. First relic, though, gets picked up by MarineLord. And every relic is worth 2 villagers, so that could be the window for MarineLord to find his way back into the game. Desert Raiders getting charged onto. They do have a lot of melee armor, though. But the charge is a lot of damage, right? It is a lot of damage. So even if you're able to block a little bit of the damage, it's still gonna hurt. That much for sure. A lot of villagers right now from Baltune over on gold. More Desert Raiders coming in as well. Age up. Isn't quite there for him yet. Just gonna be a couple more seconds, though. But he's already started massing these Desert Raiders. That growth is gonna be rather explosive once he gets the age up in. Scout. Not gonna go down. Melee form gets activated. Desert Raiders doing a great job there. There you go, ranged attack. Wants to get those mounted samurai down, but doesn't quite find the connection yet. Switch up now coming into the Camel Lance as well from Baltune. Veterancy for the Desert Raiders in queue behind it all as well. Weak mounted samurai gets pulled back. Melee form gets activated once again. One of the Desert Raiders relatively weak. More of them are coming in now, and suddenly Baltune has got a pretty promising army here at the front line. Second relic, though, is getting picked up behind this. Definitely don't want to give MarineLord too much time, as he can still come back in this game. As Raiders running away from the charge. Couple are gonna connect on the full HP ones, though, so no unit going down there. First Camel Lancers are out now as well. It's still gonna take a little bit more time for the veterancy upgrade to kick in on those Desert Raiders. And with the Desert Raider veterancy upgrade, they're now starting to do a good bit more damage from range as well. Up to 10 from 7. So 3 more damage. Now fight is coming in. A couple of Desert Raiders, really low health though. Aren't gonna get taken down. One goes down. Second one still alive. That's a little bit of a choke point, a little bit of a 300 situation going on here. Baltune actually losing the majority of his units here. He's gonna have to pull back. MarineLord so far, very good trade for him on land. Behind this, getting in his 3rd relic now as well. First dervish just now coming out for Baltune. But he doesn't have the real military advantage on land anymore. A lot of his military is out on water with those ships. Dervish now coming in from the back line, but MarineLord up on 10 mounted samurai now. And they are always just going to absorb their charge. Shinto Priest going for that relic. Who's gonna get it first? Who's gonna get it first? Got the race happening. Dervish backs off. Shinto Priest gets the relic. At least for the time being, Baltune doesn't want to quite give that one up yet. Well, so, I mean, the charge is kind of useless here at the moment. Doesn't really provide him with anything, as it's just gonna get blocked off now. Deflective armor. Still passively is getting a couple of Desert Raiders in every now and then. It looks like MarineLord so far has been able to stabilize pretty much. Scout is in the military. Isn't going to go for the Shinto Priest, though. Blacksmith upgrades coming in behind this for MarineLord. Baltune already got a couple of them. So right now, his Desert Raiders, they're actually going to be doing 11 damage from range. That's not bad. MarineLord behind us, though. We're starting to see some barracks coming in. And with it, some spearmen. Yoshiro gets deposited inside of one of the barracks. So upgrades are going to be coming in. Units quickly going to be coming in as well. Fight gets taken out the front side. Shinto Priest going for the healing as well, though. We only see one mounted samurai go down, but 2 camels for Baltune. Baltune on the retreat. He's going to find his way out. So we'll be able to make it out alive over there. Wall coming in now around the long side here. Is going to try and segment this map off. Got harassed by one of the wolves there. We'll be able to deal with it though. Oh, it's a 4-to-1 relic split, and MarineLord also has the Yoroshiros going for him behind this. So, I mean, right now the Yoroshiros aren't too useful for him. He is getting 60 gold per minute though. That's like almost an additional relic. Meanwhile, Yoroshiro over here, 150% bonus production speed. 150% bonus production speed over there as well. Oh! Little clash right now. Coming in, Mounted Samurai going for the engagement. Charging behind those Camel Lancers. Dervish in the backline is going to make it out alive. MarineLord is going to be able to get the decap going for himself. Bagla just sitting on the shoreline there. There is a fight on the shoreline. Baltune is going to have a nice support unit working for him. Got a little raid here. Baltune did actually manage to pick off 2 villagers here. So that's a good amount of value in. Definitely needs it, as right now he isn't really that far ahead anymore economically, now that MarineLord got this many relics in. We have another Yoroshiro as well. Did he put it anywhere? Where'd the Yoroshiro go? Second TC as well from MarineLord. Fight comes in. Dervish gets taken down. A couple of crossbows in the army mix now from Baltune. And after that first initial snipe there, looks like MarineLord doesn't quite want to continue that fight. He's gotten his value in there. Just continues massing those spearmen at the moment. Baltune adding in a couple of golems as his front line as well. Where's that second, well, not second, but like that 4th Yoroshiro? Where did that get put into? So we got the forge, we got the stable, we got the barracks. What else? There it is. Another blacksmith. Rather than another forge, so that's going to be an additional 120 gold. MarineLord right now is getting a lot of passive gold in. Outpost is getting rushed up here. Tries to go onto the deer there. Will want that additional food income. Baltune also on the deer at the moment. Survival tactics, rather techniques is coming in as well. So gonna be very efficient deer gathering there. How many villagers does MarineLord even have on gold? He doesn't have any villagers in gold, and he's at like 500 passive gold per minute. That's pretty crazy. That's what 4 relics and Yoroshiros do to you. And the sacred side in the middle, which is gonna get decapped now though. Baltune's, his military is fairly similar when it comes to the size, but army value, camel lances and crossbows, definitely higher value than the spearmen from MarineLord. It is a lot of spearmen though. Definitely a lot. If he gets like a samurai bannerman in there as well, you can up the damage a lot. I'm getting the question in Twitch chat right now, and usually you don't see trade on this map. There is a market, but even if you build the dock all the way in the corner, you're not going to get a lot of resource out of it. So typically it's not worth going for. Scout gets sniped out. The front side. All's not quite finished, but are about to be. Well, about to be finished, but about to be burned down as well. As MarineLord is going for the burn through in one of the segments here. Baltune is going to follow suit behind this. Has a lot of Desert Raiders still. Don't forget, he's getting 3 for free every 2 minutes. Spearmen are coming alongside as well, though. So Baltune, he's going to need his entire army. Has a Springled in his mix as well, in his army composition. Villagers are going to get pulled now. Might be a little bit late, though. There is a scout. MarineLord knows about them. As Raiders are coming in. Clash on the front side. MarineLord looks like he wants to get out of this fight at the moment. Nice run back through again. Spearman trying to create some ground here, some distance. Force mounted samurai to fall back on. Well, crossbows are getting a good amount of damage in. Little brace in as the charge comes through from Baltune. MarineLord able to disengage and actually gets a good couple of camels there towards the end as well. A couple of mounted samurais go down as well, but overall, looks to have been a pretty even exchange on both sides. Capture of the Sacred Site also is getting denied out here. We're getting more Springles in now. In a choke point, a Springle actually becomes really, really good against infantry. Just when, like, open fights, when you're able to go line formation, they're not quite as good. They can't hit 2 units when they're standing next to each other. They gotta be in a line. Now we see a switch up into some samurai as well. As the first couple of samurai R&Q from MarineLord. Has a lot of resource in the bank. Could actually opt for Imperial Age soon as well. All the passive gold income that he's getting too. Behind this, I mean, MarineLord, 2TC, his economy is actually better right now than Baltune's is. Have a market in from Baltune, managed to trade out some resources. Has a couple of farms going for him as well, so more farms coming in behind as well. It's a farm transition well on its way. It's the game plan now behind this. MarineLord, he really can just go up to Imperial Age. From the looks of it. Sacred Site has been captured up for him behind all of this. Baltune, he's struggling for gold. And this is really taxing right now on the mental, I feel like, for Baltune. Imagine, like, you won the water. You should have the better economy. Yet you weren't able to punish your opponent enough so that he can't, like, wouldn't go for that second TC. And now MarineLord's actually ahead economically. Which is crazy. Just looking at the income, Baltune, he's sitting at like 2.5k, 2.6k. MarineLord, he's at over 3,000 resource per minute. So he's looking really, really good. Let's gather the front side from Baltune. They know where each other's armies are. And Samurai getting spotted out as well. Villagers needing to pull back. First Samurai goes down. A couple of units from MarineLord. Not quite in position at the moment. Villagers getting attacked behind as well. Springle's getting spotted too. That's the mounted samurai now. Looks like we might be just in front of a fight here now. That's breaking out. And Baltune, he's got a lot of military. MarineLord, he didn't keep up with the military production. He did make a lot of units, but wasn't quite keeping up behind this. Tries to get more mangonels out now. Oh, this is gonna lose him some line of sight now. If that outpost goes down, suddenly he doesn't see a lot anymore. Needs to rush up the outpost next to his wood line. Needs to rush it out quick. He's blind right now. He doesn't see. Mangonel gets put in the back as well. Baltune's blind too. They're legally blind. They're legally blind, but still going for the engagement. Couple mangonel shots coming in. There's still a lot of mangonels in queue for MarineLord behind this. Second siege workshop has come in as well. Looks like we are getting the fight after all. Indeed, mangonel shots, great shots landing in on the crossbow backline. Springles now pushing forward as well, trying to get the shot through all the spearmen. Are doing a decent amount of damage. Baltune trying his best to dodge the mangonel shots behind this. Now the mangonel coming in, starts shooting immediately. Shots onto the backline. More shots onto the backline. Baltune, can he push through this? The front line from MarineLord, it's not going down quite that quickly. Granted, at the moment, it's only spearmen remaining, but the golems are pulling through. The golems are pushing through. MarineLord, he's in trouble. He's in serious trouble. The mangonels are in danger. Second mangonel is going to go down. Third and fourth are going to have to pull back now. Village is getting pulled as well. Might need to go for the repair. It's going to be coming in time, though. Mangonel, stop moving. The mangonel might be going down. And looking at the military numbers, it's just so much military right now for Baltune. He just keeps flooding. There's so many golems coming his way. He's got so many more mangonels in queue. Is that the best way? I mean, right now it's mostly range mass, right? But the spearmen, they just can't deal with it. Needs more samurai. Samurai are in queue, but they're food intensive. And food is the issue for MarineLord. He doesn't have any food income. 600, 700 food per minute. That is simply not enough. He has been pushed off the food at the left side. Gets a good shot in there with the mangonel, able to stabilize at least for the moment. But this is far from over. So many mangonels out on the field, still 2 more in queue. But still in a very tough situation here. Behind us, a lot of villagers went down. Baltune, he killed 27 economy units for MarineLord. And now the economy is even slightly in favor for Baltune. So he's looking very fine behind us. I'm thinking right now, like, maybe it would have been better for MarineLord to age up with the keep landmark. Try and hold from there. Because that fight really didn't quite go his way. Single Camel Lancer. Getting some value in. Baltune still at over 70 military plus Springles. Still, we can't forget, like, 10 of that military is on water. We got 2 Baglas and we got a Dow, right? So that's like 9 population on water as well. So I can't help but feel like Baltune is in such a good position now. This looked really bad just like 6-7 minutes ago when MarineLord was able to outscale him with that 2TC play, the Urashiro and the relics. It's MarineLord's win condition right now. He is massing a lot of samurai, but samurai don't do that well up against mass crossbows. But he does have a lot of mangonels. This is a lot of mangonels that MarineLord got right now. He could get even more out. In fact, it's just greased axles at the moment. That's a lot of mangonels. Some more Springles coming as well. Ooh, Baltune. He's gonna go for the keep drop, but there's the mangonels right there, and they still do a decent amount of siege damage, even to buildings. Baltune's got his own mangonel, just one though. He's got a lot of golems, 45 golems, villagers coming in. Keep now gets dropped. Has a lot of choke points ahead of him though. Mangonels coming in. Oh, they gotta be so careful. They gotta be so careful. They cannot be at the front line. Baltune. Golems running back for the time being. Some mangonel shots trying to connect. And there we go, Manganic fire. That's the thing that we talked about. That's the thing that we talked about earlier. Once that Manganic gets on your production buildings, that fire damage, just able to do a lot. Else going for the shots. Great shot coming out there. So many weak golems now. That's the kind of shot that MarineLord needs to get back in this game. Like, give it 2-3 more of these shots, and he can hold against this. Time though is being caused in the back as well, as the Desert Raiders are just running rampant inside of his base. That's still a lot of golems out on the field. Couple golems here at the front side as well. Double trebuchet behind this. Third trebuchet coming in as well. Mangonels also getting some shots off against the keep. I feel like Baltune, he can just mass Manganics right now. He's already got the keep here, right? So any unit that gets produced at the front side actually gets taken down. Any keep from any of these front barracks is, like, not keep, but any unit that gets produced at the front side is just gonna get taken down. So dangerous, and still we've got Desert Raiders behind us, just causing idle time. A couple of golems running around as well. Well, he has to be so careful now. Able to take down the keep though. Was able to take down the keep, and he is still at above 170 population right now. So overall, population doesn't look too bad for him. Baltune though, firmly settled in at that roughly like max pop, pretty much max pop. He's at 195 out of 200. We're just now getting Mameluke's bravery in as well. So he needs to get a kill. Well, Sultans Mamelukes, that's the one. Not Sultans bravery, Sultans Mamelukes. Every time one of his units gets a kill, are gonna get a temporary boost to their movement speed and their attack damage, and a pretty massive boost actually. Very significant. Walls have come up at the front side. Baltune, 6 minutes on the Sacred Side victory condition. Isn't going for the age up quite yet, or did he? He is aging up behind us. 2,000 wood, 900 stone. Economic wing industry? Oh, this is wild. He can immediately drop a keep now with the stone that he just received. and get a lot of siege on the field as well. We're immediately getting the upgrade for the crossbows, for the golems as well. MarineLord, cast off the crow, is now coming up his own Imperial Age now. It's gonna help him secure some gold. Once again, Desert Raiders. Baltune's been so active with these. Just making sure to kill villagers every so often. So even with that second TC MarineLord, he's just neck and neck with Baltune when it comes to the economy. It's coming in now. Baltune has a lot of stone. Mangonels! Oh my god, you've got to be so careful. More shots coming in. Elite upgrades now finishing as well, though. Golems and crossbow elite upgraded! Some great mangonel shots, even more. Oh my god, so many crossbows just went down there. But the golems with the elite upgrade, they're pushing through. They're pushing on to the mangonels now. Mangonels still trying to get some shots off there, still taking down a lot of the units there. But the entire siege force from Baltune goes down. Cast of the Crow, the rocket attack just not quite being enough there. It attacks so slow. Right now it's even focusing. The Manganique, but the Manganique, it has percentage armor. The rocket doesn't do any damage to it, or at least it doesn't do a lot of damage. Even survives that last shot. And now the golems, they're just killing the keep. They're killing the landmark. And the Sacred Site victory is still approaching. MarineLord barely has any military left. It's just samurai at this point in time. And GG gets called. Baltune able to win another game against MarineLord. Fellas, if you enjoyed this game, make sure you check out EGCTV. Make sure you check out Baltune and MarineLord over on Twitch as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one.